Assalamu alaikum, brothers, sisters, and respected elders. Today I would like to say a few words regarding the love of the Holy Prophet, peace be upon him. In this day and age, the youth of today can become confused and hence harbour misconceptions with regard to how much one can love the Prophet of Islam, peace be upon him. Looking at some practices that are carried out in the name of Islam by the elders in society, they feel that they may be un-Islamic and these acts rather belong to culture. Unfortunately, due to this confusion and lack of knowledge of Islam, they start placing limitations and boundaries regarding the love of the Holy Prophet, peace be upon him. In order to clarify this misconception, thank you, that was a bit high. In order to clarify this misconception, I would like to quote a renowned hadith. It is stated that none of you will attain true faith until you love me more than you love your property, your children, and yourself. And in another hadith, it is narrated, Umar ibn al-Khattab told the Prophet, peace be upon him, I love you more than anything except my soul, which is between my two sides. The Prophet, peace be upon him, replied, none of you will believe that I am dearer to him than his own soul. Umar said, by the one who sent down the book on you, I love you more than my soul, which is between my two sides. The Prophet, peace be upon him, said, Umar, now you have it. In these hadith, it is narrated that we must love the Prophet, peace be upon him, more than our property, more than our children, and more than even our own lives. An interesting point that arises here is why these loves of property, children, and one's own life are explicitly mentioned. The answer here is very simple. Man loves his status, man loves his wealth, man loves his children, and to attain these, he can go to any limit, surpass any boundary. Hence the Prophet, peace be upon him, stated that for you to be a true believer, then you must love me above all, more than your wealth, more than your children, and more than even your own life. Once a person attains that extreme love of the Holy Prophet, peace be upon him, only then is he able to taste the sweetness of Iman, the sweetness of faith. This is because the love will be the driving force behind each and every act the person carries out. And in this case, when one loves the Holy Prophet, peace be upon him, then he will follow in his blessed footsteps. He will try everything within his power to carry out those deeds that are beloved by the Holy Prophet, peace be upon him, and refrain from those which are disliked by the Holy Prophet, peace be upon him. And by doing so, he will slowly and gradually start to perfect his life and lead in accordance to those of the commandments of Allah Almighty and thus become a true believer. So therefore it is incumbent for one to love the Holy Prophet, peace be upon him, in order to perfect his Iman. Jazakallah khair.